Now, I'm not going to keep you long or to stand long between you and your entertainment tonight, but there are two or three things I'd like to say and I'd like you to listen to them. The first things I have to say are of no importance whatsoever, that's just to get me going, but I'm not going to be long. I am now 44 years a priest. In a few weeks' time I'll be beginning my 70th year. And over those years I have noticed that I am losing energy, but maybe I made up for it in getting a little bit of extra wisdom. And I chose one of the pieces from the Old Testament tonight about a time for this and a time for that, because I judged 2 years ago that up to that the hall had been a worry and indeed an embarrassment, but there didn't seem to be any possibility or sufficient interest. But I judged that the interest was growing and sufficiently growing to do something worthwhile. That I think was a good decision. But then I made a much better decision. I decided that if the hall was to be taken over, or the work on the hall, that I would ask Father Paddy to do it, because I was quite sure that he was much more able than I was to do it, and that he would do a far better job. And as you see tonight, I was right. There were times over the last 18 months when I would have given a lot to come down and ask questions and see what was being done and so on. But I decided, having handed it over to him, I was not going to interfere in the slightest way. You know, I only came into the hall once in the last 16 months. And although I'd love to have known what kind of money was being spent, I was afraid to ask. Maybe I made the committee a little bit green with envy when I recall that 30 years ago I built a parish hall from the ground up. Almost as big as this one, and just as well appointed almost. And the contractor's bill for the whole job, from start to finish, was £7,700. So that's the way things have changed. But anyway, I want to take this opportunity to express my tremendous appreciation and thankfulness to Father Paddy, and through him to the committee got put together and that supported him so well, and to congratulating them on not having too many pitched backwards and no injuries during the period. Beyond that, the only thing extra that I want to say tonight is to remind you of something that I have said more than once, that we are just as much a member of God's family when we are enjoying ourselves, when we are singing, when we are dancing, when we are having a pint, whatever else we're doing, playing a game. We're just as much a member of God's family when we're doing that as when we are in the church on our knees. And that's why I picked the pieces about dancing and music and so on like that from the Old Testament for the blessing tonight to remind you of that. So, make good use of the hall. Keep using it and enjoy every minute of it. God bless you all, and God bless the people who have done this wonderful.